Welcome to Mercy Meadows Ranch, where we share the joys and challenges of ranching and also making beef available and accessible for families across the nation.
All right, so one question we want to answer is what is grass finished and then are grass fed and grain finished? So a lot of people don't know what that means.
Oh.
What does that mean? Somebody said, what do you spray grain out there, or what do you spray in fields? That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. So
it's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
Grass-fed, I mean, that's,
what does that mean?
That's like from Mars, I think. Okay, so grass-fed, guess what? Out here in these 120 some acres where we graze, grass grows out there. Imagine that.
Lots of grasses, different kinds.
The grass, the cows eat it. And if you've ever been by a cattle pasture, you'll notice cows eat all the time. They're probably eating and chewing their cud, eating. Anyway, we range natural grass here. We do bring some in. We bring brown bale hay in to supplement, and they eat a lot. But they're not carnivores, so they're herbivores, and they eat like grass of all kinds. In South Central Texas, there's various varieties of grass. You won't find them up north probably, but they still thrive and prosper, and that's the grass part of it. Does that make sense?
That's pretty easy, right?
The rain comes down, the grass comes up, the cows chew it down.
The grass comes up.
And then the cows go out to get
more grass.
Processed
for
food.
Yeah.
So the rain comes down, then the rain evaporates, it goes back up. You know, it's a continuous cycle. It's really just, it's called the water cycle.
Yeah.
And then the grass grows, they eat it, they turn that into meat, and then you eat it, and then you grow. We're going to get into that tasty part in a minute because we're going to talk about the grain finish.
Yes, so getting that tasty flavor, getting that filling that's going on with your meat.
Fat, a little bit of fat,
what the
not
fat
too
is.
lean.
So some complaints can come from, well, the beef was super lean. Well, that's a lot of grass finished, like grass finished.
Totally,
Totally grass-fed, grass-finished meat.
I want to contrast this.
Okay.
Let me interrupt. So, at your four major corporate cattle producers around the country, these cattle, who knows what they're getting? Our cattle are raised all their 99.9% of their life on grass. We only grain finish at the very end. That means right before they go to market to be processed to then be shipped to you direct.
So this grain finish is, like he said, where they get closer to getting to the butcher date, processing date, they're going to be eating.
We don't butcher no.
No, we don't.
We don't know butchering going on.
Yes, absolutely. So they are going to be eating grain up until that point of processing. So they are constantly on grass. We are not a feedlot style. They're not on concrete and mud and only eating grain. No, they have access to grass constantly, plus supplementing with that grain, which is creating that good marbling and stuff like that.
Yeah, the mud is what gets me. It's when they, I used to eat mud.
Yeah. Did you?
It wasn't any good. I converted over to ribeye.
That's why it's like it.
Yeah, ribeye. The mud was wrong.
The mud was tough.